Hi everyone and welcome to Summer of Series 10 in Forza Horizon 5. The Series 10 is here, so we begin it with the trial, and the trial is called Class B Heroes, which means we get to choose any car to drive in the road settings in B class. And I have to say, this is not the first attempt for me today in trial. I rage quit 2 previous attempts, which is very unusual for me. Usually, no matter how badly it goes, I finish the race, record it, and just do it, post it as is. But today I can't seem to find myself. I can't seem to concentrate on driving, which results in me being all over the place. But I decided that I will do this run, and if I can't do even close to decent, not necessarily decent, but you know, normal-ish, then I'll give up and leave the video for tomorrow. Otherwise, well, we'll see. So far, actually, so good. The first race seemed to have started normally. We are in the second position, chasing our own teammate in first, and overall Team Humans appears to be doing really nicely with overwhelming advantage over AI, so it's good. I'm driving my Honda CRX made in 1984, tuned for you by Gritted Dust. As you can see, it's a very fast car, very agile around the corners and very good to drive. Its only drawback is really slow launch, or at least I can't master it properly, so I'm always last off the line, or at least it seems so. But once it gets going, there's no stopping it. It's a really fast and pleasant to drive car, so probably I'll even make it to the end. Our teammates seem to be falling apart a little bit. The score is no longer, oh no, it's good. It's my eyes probably failing me this time, but the first attempt finished around the first corner, really, when I managed to smash into everybody ahead of me, and then I got smashed into multiple times and then thrown out of the checkpoint, and then once I caught up with the pack, it happened again. So I decided not to continue. My second attempt lasted a bit longer. We made it through the first race and quite safely made it almost to the end of the second race. The team was winning comfortably, and I missed the checkpoint shortly before finish while leading the race, and I decided to not continue it. My team was safe and secure already, so everybody who was playing with me did not suffer from me quitting, and I decided to give it another go. Now we are in the last lap of Playa Azul, and we'll be coming back to this town more than once during this week's festival playlist. There's a lot of challenges that happen in here, the photo challenge, the batteries collection, and so on and so forth, but everything in its own time. Now, something I wanted to mention as well is some of my thoughts about Series 10 changes around festival playlist. Now obviously there's a lot of absolutely tremendous changes. The Extreme E, the Hot Wheels release, all that is great, but they removed car restrictions except for class from PR stunts and from trial, and I don't think I am happy about it. Now I understand a lot of people want the choice, but really what it ends up with is people driving same car over and over in every attempt, and I don't think that's great. I really enjoyed having to choose a suitable car within the restrictions, finding the tune, trying it out in rivals and on track before going ahead for the actual goal. So I don't think I'm happy about that particular aspect of the change, but that's me. You might be different. Let's go for the second race now. Okay, the second race takes us to Gran Pantano Sprint, and yeah, I think I might have relaxed a bit. Oh, I'm starting first, that is also nice, though again with a slow launch that lunch. I'm being a little bit hungry now. Yeah, with the slow launch I might be losing this advantage of first start really quickly. Oh no, somehow only one of my teammates passed me. I don't know if that's a good sign, but yeah, let's concentrate on driving. I still need to be a little bit more attentive to what's happening on the track instead of, you know, just chit-chatting. But so far so good. It doesn't seem to be going too well for our teammates. Two are still at the very end, and that's usually not great. So I'm here with my faster teammate, but we are still behind one of the AIs, so we just need to be a little bit careful to not mess up with our friend. We seem to have passed him nicely and gracefully, so that's all good. Oh, boop, 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 boop. I lost my car in here, and not only that means that my teammates passing me, but that also means that AI is flying ahead, which is not great. Let's push our teammate a little bit, just a gentle touch to give them extra acceleration. But now we need to probably overtake them, because yeah, I'm quite a bit faster most of the time. If not for the mistakes, I would be well ahead, and we're halfway through the race, and it doesn't look great for Team Humans, I have to say. So, and it doesn't help that me and my teammates are behind. There's still half the race to go, but it's not that much, and the gap to AI kind of shrinks bit by bit, but not fast enough. I'm actually curious. It's been a long while since I've had that feeling that I'm just... No, I am fast enough. The question is there enough time for us to catch up? And see, this is a weird position where we are way too far ahead to start slowing down the other part of a pack, but I don't think... I'm not convinced I'm winning this race, so we might be short on points, and that would mean 3 races trial. I've not had that for a long... Oh, this wall. You see the gap growing up right away? That's what losing your grip in the corner and smashing the wall does to you. So no chance. Yeah, we are in the end of the race, and it looks like we are losing it. So angry, rageous drift through the finishing line, second behind AI. Yeah, that's clearly not my day. And even with 2 people quitting, we are 200 points short from AI. Shame. Let's fix it in third race though. So we are in the Riviera Sprint. We have 2 fewer teammates in the pack, and I guess the slower ones quit, so hopefully that will bring the change. And also I'm gonna have to be a little bit better in the way I'm driving. Starting last is not ideal for that, but again, I know the car is fast enough to compensate for that. And let's start passing some AIs right there. Yeah, it's not bad. So only 1 AI ahead, and it is right. So no AIs ahead. This is completely... Ooh, all 3 of us made it into that wall. Ooh, that is ugly. Right, and it looks like our friends ahead are fighting a little bit, but let's try to catch up with them first. Ooh, whoa. He smashed him into the wall. Yeah, he did. Not very nice, but let's pass the Honda to Honda, the competition of sister cars, and let's catch up with our friend ahead in BMW M1. Some strange choice for B class. Yeah, and you can see why I am catching up even on the straight, because M1 is really nice in A class. Not a supercar. Well, it is technically a supercar, but you know what I mean. It's you probably won't get a blaster performance from it, but it's alright. But in B class I'm not so sure, and if not for that mistake in the corner, I'd be firm ahead already, easily so. But yeah, let's race, but let's do it nicely. Let's make sure to not break somebody's race, especially considering how we lost the race number 2. That wasn't, oh yes, come on. Okay, our friend doesn't like to be passed. It wasn't a horrible move, but it did throw me off the balance and I ended up in the wall again. So if AI was pressing a little bit more than they are now, well, this one is my mistake. His one is even worse. Right, it's this kind of a race. That's fine. The funny thing about CRX is one of my friends back in the days had exact, well, not the Mugen version, but the regular, same year though, old CRX, and we absolutely love the car. And you know, with a little bit of determination, 6 people can fit into this vehicle and travel reasonably comfortable. A little bit tight, I have to say, so it was a special arrangement, but it was good fun though. Yeah, we are now firm ahead. There's no danger of colliding in the corner again. And again, I don't think any of the moves were intentional. It's just, you know, yeah, it's not my day, probably not his day either. But it's the end of the race 3 and the end of the trial. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.